Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Mother of Karma and welcome back to my channel. I just want to start off by saying thank you for coming back. Please feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe and all that because that shit means a lot more. And I also want to go ahead and let you guys know too as well that I appreciate you and your time. Okay, I need you to know that. That's the most important. And if you're feeling like you need a chat, my email is in the description. My email is in the description box below. So feel free to let me know if you want me to analyze a dream, a vision, or something you highlight that, help you with it, help you understand the deeper meaning behind it. And if so, let me know. The more detail that you go into, the better. However, I do charge for that, so just go ahead and shoot me an email. But don't feel psyched out. Definitely still email me. I negotiate and I could work with you, whatever. I'm here to help people, so yeah, it just takes a lot of energy, and I'd rather not be drained trying to tap into your energy if it drained you, if that makes sense. So anyways, I do want to let you know that the email's down there along with a dope ass prayer and along with a motherfucking donation information if you're feeling lucky, froggy, or generous. All right. Thank you. Now I'm gonna get straight into this reading because it's actually about seeing, feeling, perceiving, and understanding how people can dream tap, okay, and read your Akashic records and essentially usurp your energy and your future, okay, tapping into your past, tapping into your present energy, and tapping into your future, and seeing the future, even things you haven't even seen, due to them being energy vampires, due to them being deceivers, and due to them simply fucking with you and your third eye while you are asleep. Okay, I know that is scary, but it's the truth. And ways that this can happen is, smoking with other people. Okay, it's really important that you watch who you smoke with because, the mouth is very powerful. It's the truth. It's the sword is the sword of truth. The lips just protect the sword of truth, okay? And their teeth are the iron. They're called your luxury bones, but they're also, your iron gates, if that makes sense. The gates that protect the sword of truth. Now, I will go ahead and say that as I was shuffling, this card came out, the Violet Flame. All right, and this card is all about cleansing your aura, especially when you're being around people that have drained your aura, and when you're coming down from a high vibrational frequency of energy, being able to re-level your state, re-level yourself when you've just come from a higher state of being, when you've come from a higher level of consciousness. The Violet Flame is also the second to hottest part of the flame. I love purple and teal because they are the hottest color of a flame, okay? And I am a fire sign, so yeah. But anyways, I do want to go ahead and let you guys know this level set of information, all right? So, I've woken up to my ex like waving his hand over my face before while I was asleep, and I'm just like, why the fuck was he doing that? And it wasn't until like I cut him out of my life completely to where I realized that God started giving me all these revelations, like boom, 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 back to back to back. Now I'm not gonna go into detail on all that because it's just not the time for that right now. But be on the lookout. I know all his little minions are watching, so I rebuke you guys in the name of Jesus Christ, amen, and you guys have a great time sleeping tonight. Anyways, if you're here of the light, thank you. May God continue to bless you in all that you do. Now, you're in a negative energy. Please do not resonate in God's energy because he will rebuke you. And that's just the motherfucking truth, all right? Moving along. So, I've realized that, when you're asleep or you're sleeping with somebody and you don't know them completely, it's very important for you to protect yourself in your sleep. And this could be like, falling asleep with your favorite crystal, falling asleep with, a favorite talisman or something like that to protect you, or just having a dream catcher over your bed. Now, I had a custom dream catcher made by my grandmother, but it ended up getting thrown out somehow. And I think everything happens for a reason, so yeah, that's another story for another time, but let me just drop this dime. I'm figuring out that as I've been awakening to these things, like the one person in my family who I thought would understand me in my awakening, which was my grandmother, because she's very into spiritual things, and she always had the eye for finding things when we were outside, and I've just known like over time that she was, a deep spiritual person. However, she's not spiritual in the light. All right, so she uses these things. We're German, okay, for one, and she is very heavily attracted to Native American things. However, I've learned that it was white people, okay, who came over to the Americas and culture appropriated the Native Americans, stole their spiritual information, stole their spiritual practices, and used them to their benefit in order to pillage and kill and massacre, torture, murder the people who were native of this land. And the land being the USA, okay? We have a very unique history, and it's very, 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 very dark. So to say that, these type of people don't still exist would be a lie. Now, it wasn't until I, cut this person up out of my life, and that is when I realized, this person was very dark. And by very dark, I mean would shun me for being the naturally spiritual person that I am. Little beknownst to me that they're very spiritual as well, but in the darkest sense. Now, there was a time where I had came home from school like years ago, and he was off of a specific drug, and I was just able to sense like this very, very dark vibe, this dark aura coming from him. And I'm just like, what happened to you as a kid? And he just gave me like the most evil eye death stare, and like quickly made a swift of movement move, and like went back to what he was doing and didn't talk to me for the rest of the night. After that, I remember laying down, going to bed, and then, they laid down next to me going to bed because, at the time we were living together. And he was just like, I was pretending that I was asleep, but, being smart. And I would notice that he was waving his hands in like a braiding motion, okay? Almost as if he were binding or casting some sort of spell. And only God knows what he was fucking casting in his own mind. I didn't know at the time. But anyways, I'm getting like trying to intertwine two souls, and that's just not how that goes. God's going to rip you away from everything. So anyways, these people, right? These type of people, they're charmers. They will give you a spiel. They will essentially, say you have a business idea, or say you have, the capability of doing things very easily. They will coach you. They will support you. They will say, oh, you got this. Oh, you can do this. It's easy. But they will just sit back and watch just to reap the benefits of it, okay? They won't contribute to anything that you're doing. They won't sit here and give you positivity. They will just sit there and be like, oh, you need to do this in order to get to this part. Or you need to do this, this, and this, and this, and this in order to get to this, okay? But it's all words. It sounds good. It sounds like they're going to help you and contribute to you in a bigger aspect or a bigger picture, but they don't. They just use you. Okay, they use you and your energy, your pockets of abundance, the money that you can easily generate, the money that you work hard for, in order to try to rip it all away from you, just because, they just lack the morals inwards and internally in order to do it for them fucking selves. All right. These people make themselves out to be very, very intelligent people, right? But it's only because their intelligence is coming from a lower vibration of energy, which is manipulation. And manipulation is all of the words, okay? These people do not apply anything to their life. If it is something that they want to apply to their life, it's only going to suit their interests, okay? I mean, this motherfucker wouldn't even do laundry for his own kids. He would pick out his own fucking clothes and go on about his day. But anyways, enough about that. That's just my examples. So hopefully I know some of y'all can relate. I know there's lazy women out there who use men, and I know there's good men out there who are being fucked over by I know there are good men out there being fucked over by shitty people, shitty women. All right, I'm just calling it out for what it is, because I'm a very loving and nurturing person who, I have my faults and stuff like that, but I'm not fucking afraid to admit them. A shitty person is afraid to admit their faults. They're afraid to apologize. They're afraid to say, oh, I've done this, this, and this, and this. I'm sorry for it. How can I make it up to you? What can I do in order to fix that? That is a person of higher being. All right, and usually when you say, I know I've done this, how can I, you tell me, how can I fix this situation? And they can't give you one motherfucking example. Dismiss them out your motherfucking life, okay? Because that's the only proof you needed right then and right there. It may be hard, maybe this, and that, but I know it's like, when the fuck you gonna do it? It's just kind of like one of those things. And it's not really one of those things. It's one of those big things that's keeping you stagnant in your life, all right? So, like I said, I had woken up to a hand being waved in my face to notice, to like pay attention to me if I was asleep. And I noticed that when I would sleep next to this person, and it wasn't until like the last year and a half to where it was getting like really, really bad. And I was like, okay, something's not right here. I know spirit is waking me up. They would never go to sleep when you go to sleep. These are just signs. Like, they'll never go to sleep when you go to sleep. They're always up and doing something, waiting for you to fall asleep. And when they do wait for you to, or you would catch them giving you the evil eye out of the corner of your eye, and they would just kind of like try to play it off. But what do you want? They'll try to play it off like, they were just trying to make sure you were good or make sure you're okay. These people usurp your energy, okay? They take and take and take and take and take. And y'all, I used to be skinny as fuck because I was with just simply being around this person. And it's just true. It's just the truth. And it can get very hard for people to deal with. Now, it comes in many forms, okay? Like when you're asleep, they can put their forehead on your forehead, which is in front of your third eye, and be able to see what's going on in your mind. And people act like, well, that's not fucking true. Okay, bitch, have you seen E.T.? Like, this nigga can touch fingers, all right? And energy would come transfer and usurp from the point in which your fingers touch. And to say that, personally, to me, to say that, the United States government calls them UFOs, which are unidentified flying objects, okay? But they're not unidentified. That's what they want us to think. These are actually alternate beings. They're in the Bible. And they're in the motherfucking hieroglyphs, for Jesus Christ's sake. Like, I don't know how many more signs people need, but a lot of the extra deep information has been hidden, taken, stolen, and rewritten to us so that we could conform to a certain specific belief system. Now, another way of people, tapping into your dreams or tapping into your Akashic records or tapping into your energy and trying to take from you, period, mainly is through sex. These people, when you have to pay attention to who you're having sex with. Yeah, the dick or the pussy may be good, but you don't know what they're thinking when they're having sex with you. If there's no eye contact during sex, red flag. If there's no caressing, foreplay, or like true wanting to please you in the sex, red flag. All right, if there is if you think you're with a straight man and you touch his ass during sex and he gets turned on to the motherfucking max, red flag. He's gay and he's hiding and he's in the closet from you. If you think, or if you notice when you're having sex with somebody afterwards, you're kind of like in this stuck energy, this stagnant energy to where you don't want to move or get up, and you're not rejuvenated or full of energy after sex, red flag. This person is doing magic on you as you're having sex, okay? They are taking your energies, they are casting sexual spells with their mind, saying, and it's all about intent, okay? Spells, rituals, stuff like that, it's all with the thought, okay? So if you're having sex with somebody and you're thinking, oh, I just want to take this nigga's money, or I just want to, I don't know, I just want this bitch to be stuck with me forever, or I want to put her under a love spell, or I want to put him under a love spell, or I want him to be with me forever because I got the best pussy. Well, that's a love spell, and you're not manifesting anything together mutually. That's why it's very important for you to pay attention to who you have sex with, okay? Another way for these people to tap into your Akashic records is putting their forehead on your forehead, which is third eye meets third eye. And that is actually a lot more powerful and mind-blowing than a lot of other methods, okay? And that is why certain people will not go to sleep when you go to sleep in order to get you to go to sleep faster and sooner so that they can, do what they'd like to do at night, because the freaks come out at night. The darkness, the dark energies, the dark people come out at night. And they'll do whatever they got to do during the day. Granted, these motherfuckers, these type of people don't sleep. So if you're with somebody who's up all night and up all day and gets up at 5, 6 a.m. and can't go to sleep, or only sleeps for a couple hours and they're up just naturally, something's wrong with them, y'all. Pay attention. All right? They are disturbed people. Sorry. I just got a lot of compliments on my hair and stuff while I've been working at my job, and it definitely makes me feel like a boss. It makes me feel like a boss bitch. And it turns me on. That's crazy. I'm sorry. I didn't know you could turn yourself on, but it's called confidence, baby. And that was fucking weird. Yeah, any fucking ways. I just been told like only you can pull it off. Like you got the head shape for it, and I'm just like, thank you. Like I appreciate you so much because I really do love it. Like this shit is popping. I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say. My hair was about to touch my ass, and I just shaved it all off because mainly because exes had touched it, during sex and stuff like that, and that shit's energy, so get rid of it. All new life, baby. You know what I'm talking about? New bitch who it is. Okay. But anyways, and other ways for these people to dream tap is, okay, wanting you to meditate with them before you go to sleep. I always rejected it. I always said no. And just noticing your sexual health. Like my sex drive was depleted after every time I would have sex with this person. My sex drive would naturally, I didn't want to have sex. Like I just didn't. And it's been like this for a while. And I definitely feel like that was God waking me up to, preserving my energy, sticking to myself, not really wanting to, endure in the acts, mainly because Spirit knew, what was really going on, what the true intent was, but I didn't until after the fucking fact. So, in addition to that, that's another way. Sex is kundalini energy, and once it is taken from you and not given and restored to you, you become a stagnant ball of energy, like in a trance, and this other motherfucker gets all your energy and is able to go about their day and do as they do. Now, your energy wears off on them if their sex drive is, a lot higher than yours, and you just can't tolerate it. And if you can't tolerate it, then that's also an illness that they have. They have a sexual addiction, and these type of people, like, they wake up to masturbate, okay? They wake up to masturbate, they wake up to just have sex, and I think life is all about sex, and it's just sad because there's more to life than just that. And if you have been guided to stop having sex, or just truly being within your energy and calling back your energy and just not having sex at all, that's God trying to prepare you for marriage and trying to prepare you for the right person to come into your life. Celibacy is a very strong self-discipline tactic that not a lot of people can achieve because of the way that we have been heavily influenced in this reality, in this government, in this system, especially with social media. It doesn't help. We glorify the bodies of other women instead of loving our own bodies, okay? Now, let me tell y'all, injecting your lips and getting your boobs done and all this stuff, yeah, it's a good confidence builder and all this and this, but it's not natural. And we should be embracing our natural bodies so that children, okay, who are the purest form of spirit and innocence, understand what a real body, natural body looks like, not a conformed fake body. But anyways, you're entitled to do what you want. I just don't see men out here getting dick jobs to make their dick bigger. But if that's a thing and I just don't know about it, yeah. Another way that these people can usurp and take your energy in dream tapping and tapping into your Akashic records is truly laying next to you. You could be asleep. Like, this is the thing. You could be asleep and they could hold your hand. You could be asleep and they could be touching your forehead. You can be asleep and their forehead will be right next to yours or on your forehead, just taking your energy. And it's all about, asking, and forcing themselves to see what they want to see by connecting to your sacred chakras, all right? And I'm being guided to leave it there because I feel like I've said enough on this already. But this is just being able to understand, just because somebody smiles in your face during the day and says all this wonderful stuff and doesn't contribute to you doing it doesn't mean that there's not other things happening. So also, like, some people just truly, paint this picture of a relationship, but they won't commit. Okay, they will fight it. They will say it's all you or try to verbally blame you for it, and that's not the case, especially when you've been offering your cups of love. All right, and I just want you guys to know that's all love, no hate over here, no lies ever being said. It's the motherfucking truth. All right, and it comes directly from spirit. I hope you guys all have a grand morning, afternoon,
evening, wherever you're at. May God bless you and all that. All right. Feel free to leave a comment down below. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget my emails in the description along with my donation information if you're feeling generous. Much love.
Bye.